German cookies.
Go listen to
I
Poki.
think the camera's on
Kinda.
there, right?
German
A
cookies
couple
are
months
prime.
ago,
They're really
I
good.
got an MRI
They're from
done
Germany.
on
I
my
brought them.
chest,
They're pretty
and
good.
whether or not that was technically a bad growth,
Is this the
we
only
didn't
camera that's on?
I also don't know why I
Yeah.
keep coming back to this stupid park every time I'm emotional. Finding out when you're like
'Cause I wanna
on
know
the
what happened.
operating table that they're gonna put a metal piece in you is very frightening.
Tu m'as fait le plus beau cadeau pour l'anniversaire d'hier.
No, show again. Nice.
Hi guys.
Go
How
like
are
this,
you?
go like this.
Good. I'm so happy to hear that. Me? Well, honestly,
Ooh.
there are some things I haven't
Okay, there
been
you go.
so forthcoming about. Not because I didn't want to, but just because there
Why
are
don't you
some
darken your
things
hair?
that weigh so heavily on you that they're very, very
It
hard
looks
to
really good in
share.
black.
You
It's like
especially
black.
don't want them to weigh
Shit, so
heavily
much
on
makeup
others,
on
so it kind of only feels right
You're one
to
of
share
those.
when
You're one of
everything is
those.
kind of straightened out.
We
So
love a
let's
makeup
think
queen.
And let me run you back the last few weeks. Have
It'll
you heard of
work.
Eagle Eye? It's a concept that's really popular in Middle Eastern, Arab, and Muslim culture. It refers to the concept that someone can essentially curse you with their gaze, with their eye. Although typically this is referenced to good things like luxurious items or money, things that other people envy. So whether it's something that's really good but personal, or really bad but personal, I tend to keep it to myself until I can properly handle it, digest it, process it before I share it with anyone else. And in today's video, we'll be going through a few of those things and what I've been up to the last few weeks. Let's start off with something good. As some of you guys may already know, Lily and I launched a podcast together. It's called the Sweet and Sour Podcast. As you know, I used to do a solo podcast on Spotify called DTA Don't Tell Anyone. However, at one point I realized it is really hard to talk to yourself for an hour and a half and come up with new or interesting things to say. Low-key, I ran out of stories to say. Like, there's just not that many things happening to me. So Lily and I came together to launch this podcast. The podcast is now our podcast.
Hey Pokimane, can you
What?
test your microphone, please?
Please stop yelling at me. This is the first day of work.
We need to have a good work culture.
Cute. I have also learned not to share too many things if something is still in the works because frankly, a lot of things fall through, but I'm so glad that this didn't. It's honestly been the most exciting and fulfilling endeavor that I've done in quite some time, and I'm so glad that it's resonated with so many of you guys as well. You can check out the Sweet and Sour Podcast anywhere that you listen to or watch podcasts, including YouTube. My brother also visited me in LA for the first time ever, which I know is crazy because I've lived here for like 7 years. We're arriving at one of my favorite brunch spots in LA. Look at all those suckers in line. Should have got a reservation. Like me. Very thoughtful. Very mindful. Very demure. I don't need to stand in line. It was such a good time. He came with his fiance. I took them to a bunch of my favorite food spots. And it was just so nice and refreshing to see family. And it's really been quite the reminder of how I always feel like there's a hole in my heart living in LA because I don't have family here. It's important for me to always try to see them as much as I can. I also went horseback riding for the first time ever. My friends took me as a little birthday gift and it's been on my bucket list this year, so I'm so happy to have checked it off. It was really fun. Lil bro's doing amazing. He has pooped a lot, he's farted a lot, and I'm proud of him. And I've already gone back solo, so I think this might be a little hobby that I pick up on the side. Oh my god, look at them. They're so little. They would make for such a good KFC dinner. So those are some of the more fun and exciting things that have happened recently. However, throughout these last few weeks, there has been one big underlying thing that has caused me, unfortunately, a lot of stress. Basically, a couple months ago, I got an MRI done on a bunch of parts of my body, including my chest. And when I went to my gynecologist, she looked at those MRIs and she said that some of the areas on my chest were a little bit hard to read. Just to be certain, she wanted to order some more tests. I had to do a couple other ultrasounds. And when she saw the ultrasounds, she still felt kind of uncertain about the findings. Every night before one of these appointments, I always sleep so bad because I'm just so nervous. So hopefully it goes well. Also, a few years ago, I had a lumpectomy done, which is basically when they find a lump somewhere on your body and just try to remove it entirely. But essentially what these tests found and what I kind of suspected all along was that the lump that I had removed a few
Okay, I'm feeling like
it's kind of shameless if she, at the end of this video, is like, and we looked at it all and we're all A-okay and everything's perfectly fine. But I feel like she probably would be okay if she's making this video, right? But I don't know, we'll see how it ends. Okay, we're gonna keep going. But otherwise, it's kind of, Jesus. All right, start it again.
A few years ago had been growing back. And so on the tests, that's why it kind of looked weird. And whether or not that was technically a bad growth, we didn't know. So after already stressing about the MRIs I had to get done, the ultrasounds I had to get done, my doctor ordered not 1, but 2 biopsies. And that really freaked me out because I've never had a biopsy done. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time even talking about it. Like, even though I went through all of this already, it still gives me such stress and anxiety even just to express to you. I guess to give an example of how this was stressing me out, some nights I would just wake up in the middle of the night feeling so panicked and the lump in my chest would start hurting and then I would just start spiraling because I genuinely thought something must be wrong with me if I had to undergo all of these tests. If you don't know what a biopsy is, they basically inject a certain area of your body with a numbing agent. So let's say your chest, they do a little incision, a little cut, and then they put in this thicker needle that is supposed to extract tissue samples, and it's usually like 4 to 6 tissue samples. Here's the thing, there's so many things about biopsies I never knew, and I wish someone had told me. For starters, when they take the tissue, it sounds like a stapler gun. I kid you not. I'm lying there with the doctor going beep boop bop bop, and every time he takes a tissue sample, it sounds like it's frightening. Luckily, I can't feel anything because I'm numb, but still very frightening. And then after a biopsy, they put in a small metal marker into your body. When they first told me this, I was like, no, I think not. I would not like any foreign objects permanently placed in my body. What do you mean? But in reality, it's actually standard procedure, and it's really good that they do this because, for starters, the little piece of metal that they do to mark the spot where they did the biopsy, it's really, really tiny. It's biocompatible, and God forbid, if your results are concerning in any way, any future doctor knows exactly where that sample was taken, where they might need to do surgery. So overall, the markers are really good. I just didn't know about them, and finding out when you're like on the operating table that they're gonna put a metal piece in you was very frightening. Actually, I got so overwhelmed, I just started crying, and I want to cry.
Fuck, okay, sorry. Just as a quick responsibility check or whatever, or not responsibility check, but when you go to the hospital, okay, you should always ask your doctor questions about like anything you might get done or questions you have. Doctors will answer your questions. Sometimes they're not proactive, they just won't say shit. But if you ask your doctor, they'll tell you a lot of information. So if you ever have questions about like procedures, as long as you're not like an obnoxious cunt or whatever, yeah, always ask questions. Always good to do that. Okay, play again.
By now, you're just talking about it, but I also really don't want to cry. I've cried enough on camera throughout my years of being a content creator. We don't need to do all that, so I'll try to keep it in. But yes, I was very overwhelmed because this was such a new experience, you could say, because you just don't know how worried to be. And especially when you feel like you're having done a kind of scary procedure that only really makes you think like, oh, something scary is happening to my body. Something bad is going on. But really, these are meant to be tests to help you just find out more information. But yeah, having to make that decision last minute about the markers, about what to do, really freaked me out. I rushed to call my friend who's a doctor, and luckily they reassured me. And then they texted me, everything will be okay. And that's actually what made me cry. I also highly recommend, for my second biopsy, I wound up going with a loved one. That helped so much. So that biopsy went well. I got the results, and luckily it was benign, which means non-cancerous. However, I still had to get a second biopsy, and this one was an MRI-assisted biopsy on another part of my chest, which means not only are they cutting me open and injecting things and taking things out, I'm also in an MRI machine. If you've never gotten an MRI, good for you. You're literally in like this claustrophobic tube with these sounds going taking imaging of your body. It's freakish. Every time I've had to get a test done, all the staff and employees were so nice. Sometimes they're girls, sometimes they're guys. It doesn't matter. Everybody was so warm and comforting and really tried their best to make sure that I was comfortable, and I appreciate that. Like beyond words. Beyond words, I appreciate that so much.
I really appreciate how nice all the employees are. It makes the process a little bit easier. Wish me luck. luck. This time, it was two guys who did my MRI, and they were really young. But I wasn't uncomfortable at all. Actually, they were really, really nice. This goes to show it doesn't matter who's your nurse. They're probably good at their job if they spent that many years training for it. So, oh wow.
So between each test was maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And I'm not gonna lie, throughout that time I was really just trying to be like, everything's fine, this is fine. Because they can't schedule you in for an MRI or a biopsy or anything as soon as you want. You have to wait until there's an opening. I really thought I was doing a good job at coping, but it wasn't until after my second biopsy and me finally getting the results a few days later that I realized, holy guac. I was holding in so much stress and tension and concern all of these weeks. It was just building up beneath me. I also don't know why I keep coming back to this stupid part every time I'm emotional. I just feel so overwhelmed. I'm like, these tears have been building up in me for weeks. Luckily, when I finally got the results of my second biopsy and it said they were benign, I was so relieved and I was able to really process everything. Cried out a little bit, maybe. And interestingly enough, the results actually came on the same day as my mom's birthday, so it was a nice gift for her and me.
Tu m'as fait le plus beau cadeau pour l'anniversaire d'hier. Et peut-être qu'on est en santé, peut-être qu'on est la paix, la sérénité.
I was kind of unsure whether to share all of this. I decided I wanted to for mainly 2 reasons. One, I wish I had seen someone go through these things and tell me what it would be like, and tell me that everything would be okay, and tell me that oftentimes it's standard procedure, and it's just to be sure, and it's good to be sure. Like, the reality of it is, what I experienced wasn't just a health scare, it's actually kind of a routine part of taking care of yourself and of screening for things as early as possible. Which brings me to number 2. I have family members who have had breast cancer, I have PCOS. When I go to my gynecologist, I can see in my folder, bolded, high lifetime risk of breast cancer. And that's something that I need to accept and be responsible for. And part of being responsible means getting screened, means getting tests like these done routinely or whenever need be. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. I'm actually so lucky that I'm able to get these tests done, that I'm able to, God forbid if anything was wrong, likely find out really early on. Ultimately, you always want to catch things as early as possible. So I hope this can serve as encouragement for anyone. Please get tested when or if you need to. Please stay on top of your health. And it's just as important for men to get tested for testicular cancer, prostate cancer, really any type of cancer that your doctors might be concerned about. No matter who you are, please take good care of your health. It's something that frankly we can't buy back. Health is wealth, and moments like these really, really make me realize that nothing else matters. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
I don't get checked up for anything ever because I'm never sick ever.
Maybe you're never
Ever. Never.
Maybe you're never sick because of a rare cancer that kills all of the viruses.
Maybe.
Who's there? Oh.
Dan.
Hello. Hey. Hi. Oh, is that your suit? Your
Yeah.
Ooh.
what was the word? 3 levels of suits. The first
Oh,
one was
bespoke.
bespoke. Right.
Bespoke means it's like personal touch.
Yep.
I think, right?
Bespoke is, some people will use it that way. Bespoke means it's handcrafted from start to finish. So they'll have like a whole, like they'll lay out fabric
I didn't
and
go
they'll.
that far. That's when it adds an extra, whatever. I started with something and then they took it apart. But I mean, it's like
Yeah.
I think there's supposed to be 3 usually. There's supposed to be just off the rack. Then there's one with slight alterations, and then there's one where you start with something and then they fucking rip it to pieces and put it back together. That's the one I did.
Cool.
The one where they fucking, just roll out some fabric and you're like, here you go, what do you want to do? I'm like, listen, that's a little too much. I'm not interested in dropping quite that much.
How much would that be? Like 10,000? 15? 20?
Get one and next
You would
sometime
know.
this
I've
month.
never, too much for me. I've
I think
never.
the guy quoted me around 8,000.
Yeah.
But that's like they roll the fabric out. The guy measures you, he fits
Yeah.
you, and then he makes a custom-made suit for
That's how much it is.
Okay. Well, when you get the Kamala victory money. Just never mind. I was gonna ask if Wes has that kind of money to just throw around tin cans. Oh yeah, he does the gambling stuff.
gambling stuff. Yeah, it pays a lot of money.
You guys like the Pokimane song?
What's the Pokimane
Yeah.
song?
There's a song by Pokimane.
Just
Classic.
Kamala wins, will you attend the inauguration? Everybody can go to that, right? It's just on the DC. Is it outside the... I don't even know where it's at.
That'd be a fun. Yeah, could you stream that? Do you think? Probably not. Inauguration stream.
Probably, yeah. No. With them? No. Well, the electoral results are going to come yet. Remember January 6th was the, yeah. Jan 20, the inauguration? Yeah. That's, okay, yeah. Also, I don't know if it's January 20th or if it's like the first Thursday of the month here, and that's why it was on January 6th. But it's January 6th. Is it always January 6th to certify the vote? What's it? Yeah. It would have been like a singer in that era. I think he goes for the. Well, I don't know if we don't talk about that. Probably count of the I agree now. But I say it's all. No, I understand that. Like it's combo. Okay. I disagree with people that say that. Well, don't say that. Some people I can barely remember it. I can barely remember because like certain people technically for it. I do. Yeah, but you only have to think about it now because because people have like been so invested in saying it incorrectly.
If you were in a conversation with like 5 people and they're all saying Kamala,
Yeah.
would you would like ease into however they're saying, right? You would just keep saying Kamala, 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 and they're like Kamala, Kamala, Kamala. You know what I mean?
Pretty wild.
All right, fair enough. I guess you're racist then.
Really? Oh shit! I brought the better lens. That's right. So this it's not.
You really forget it?
Or even just sit on top of the couch. I must have forgotten. Oh no, wait, it's right here.
Stupid Dan.
Imagine it's gonna be a draw for the election. 269 to 269.
Unreal.
That'd be crazy.
What is the Nate Silver was predicting 271 or 270? What did he do just recently?
Oh, let me check. I'm just checking his through right now.
When having large groups at the table, would panning left mics to left channel, right mics to right channel be easier to parse when people talk over each other? So you would never hard pan it. You could like do a little bit of a pan, but I find that in general, unless you have people that are setting up like actual like theater arrangements, so you have physical speakers that are out in space, you could do that, but on headphones, I think it just ends up sounding uncomfortable and weird. Generally, I don't think it helps much. I don't think people think it sounds good. Even with a soft pan, I don't think people generally enjoy that. Or I mean, here, you're talking to me, right? I'm guest. Test, test. Okay, I'm on Dan's. You're on Steven's. Oh no, you're on guest one. I would be stage right. No, stage left. And then camera right. 20. 20. Give me that. Oh my god, 20. And then this one, 20 left. Test, test? Oh, no, wait. Other way, fuck. Okay, chat with me a little bit.
Hey,
Into the mic like you're a real fucking human being, motherfucker.
what do you want to chat about?
Talk to me about, what was your favorite country you've lived in?
My favorite country I lived in? Probably Germany. I like Berlin a lot. And really comfortable there. I like, yeah, if I'm comparing it against any other country, I couldn't imagine a better country with like better living conditions, economically, socially.
Really?
Yeah.
Economically and socially, you think it's
Yeah.
better?
I think, yeah. I mean, I haven't lived in the US yet, but I'm more like European coded. I don't drive car. I don't like cars. So I feel like Germany is the perfect country for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think people, I think it seems weird. I think it feels weird when stuff is panned. I can pan it a little lighter, but I just don't think it's good to pan at all. I don't think it sounds good in headphones. On speakers, I think it's okay, but not on headphones. I'll turn the pan to 10. I'll try this, but
You've been thinking about moving somewhere else, right? If Trump wins.
third world. I want to be a warlord.
Okay.
I want to own territory.
Did you have some specific third world countries in mind?
Not at the moment. I'll probably choose the most ravaged one, where I can find the highest amount of slave labor.
Why?
I can be my servants. And I can pay them well.
Nice.
There'll be content.
Yeah. Constant stream of content.
Exactly. Okay. I'm just gonna... No panning. We're not doing that. Fuck you guys.
That would have to be a pretty high price. That's pretty much directly inducing some gambling in front of 100,000 people. Just seeing what Kalshi and what's the other one? Two of these fuckers.
Predicted?
No, not predicted. They can't pay.
Polymarket?
Polymarket, the two of them. Kalshi is apparently the more legitimate one, and the other one is just like the crypto one where they have like unlimited money to fucking give out, basically. Give me a number. Honestly, I'm not even sure that I can give you something like that. Fuck, these guys are smart. They want me to give a number first.
Everybody does.
What's a retarded number that no one would ever agree to?
For $10 million? I don't know.
Thanks. See, every time I ask him, I never get a real answer. It's just like, fuck you.
You just said a number that no one would agree to.
Okay, a realistic number, like 100K.
That would be a number that no one would agree to.
6 to 1?
Like, someone wants to do, if someone wants to sponsor the stream and give us money to bet, how much would we do it for? 100K?
Does that include the money they're giving us to bet?
No.
They want the whole
100K?
stream?
No, no, what they suggested is, you check the odds every once in a while throughout the stream to see the state of the election, and place some trades during the stream.
Place some trades, so we are spending money.
No, they would probably provide it for a gambling sponsor. I think it's a good idea.
I think, realistically
I hate gambling
speaking, we would
sponsors.
probably be at 100K for the sponsorship, comma, and whatever money that you wanted us to gamble.
You don't have to say the second part. That'll be assumed.
Well, no, I would put it in there because that's on them. Whatever money you want us to gamble, we would see the.
Yeah, but they'll assume that.
You don't think I should put it in there? Because I think they might not.
We'll see the contract if they send
Okay.
it. But I don't think we would ever take a sponsor from these guys. So
Is it like Polymarket?
yes.
No, this one's Kalshi. This is the regulated one.
Well,
depending on what you wanted specifically and the amount of
Think you're done with this?
promotion.
At home yard?
Dash. It's a 12 plus hour stream.
$100K is what you're asking for?
If these guys are for
I feel like 100K is low.
Really?
Really?
For gambling?
You know how much I would pay for an advertisement on this stream?
Bro,
like 2K maybe?
Really? Oh. Well, I mean, but the thing for gambling streams, people they'll pay like nobody's $1,000 for one stream for like a few hundred viewer Andy.
Now, how many viewers are you expecting on this stream?
I'm telling them I'm expecting it to be around 100K.
It's ambitious.
So you're basically charging them $1 a view for us streaming.
Well, they don't have to say yes.
No, I mean like that's kind of low.
That's low?
I think so. Well, yeah, I was just saying, like they were Kick was giving people.
It's not like we're doing this shit all fucking day. We'll mention it a few times and that's it. Play some bets, that's it. And like whatever amount of money they want us to bet, we'll be keeping that as well. So that could be another 100K there if we make good bets.
That's true. That's true.
That's 200K. For this Bridges thing, listen, I have a call with a class action attorney at, I think it's at 5, so I have to duck out at that time.
But we're also gonna have Train on stream, XQC on stream. Well, in theory, and then the special guest on stream.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like 100 is low. Genuinely.
We have XQC, Train Wrecks.
And I mean, it's like not crazy, right? But IRI's got pretty good
As
numbers.
well as
Josiah's got 100K.
A special guest, one of the most popular women on Twitch.
If I pull this back, the it feels like the light is cutting off the bottom screen. I don't know if I care that much. I'm not normally gonna have it this wide. Wait, you know I'm streaming, right? He actually doesn't know. He thinks I'm joking right now.
Nice.
He still thinks I'm
He
joking.
didn't say anything.
Nobody's told me anything when I came in here.
It's all right. There's lots of popular women on Twitch, guys.
Really fucking nice. You shitting me? Why not tell me right away when I fucking come in?
Well, you're coming to a studio for streaming!
It hasn't started yet. The thing's supposed to start at fucking... Dude, you fucked me, man. You stupid motherfucker.
Check if the fucking stream is on!
You know what? From now on, I never want... The second someone comes in here, I don't want you to ever say, by the way, we're streaming, just so you know, just so you know. Fuck yourself. Stupid motherfucker.
I never know when it's real, chat. Don't worry, me neither.
You fucked me. God, you're so fucking stupid. What did I say?
You didn't say anything.
I didn't say
No. You were cryptic about it.
About what?
Everything.
Let's not talk about it so they don't.
You said you had a call.
Talk about something else.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, whatever.
I brought some German cookies with me. Here, wanna try one? It's good.
Fuck me, and Okay, I didn't say a name though.
You said
thank,
Twitch.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank
That's what I'm
fucking
talking
God
Yeah.
that I'm negotiating with this person, because I don't know if I can trust these people, so I didn't say. Well, now they fucking know. God damn it.
Well, how are they gonna know it's Pokimane?
Yeah, nice. Maybe it is Pokemon. Maybe you're doing the double.
That's right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Wasn't it supposed to start at 3:30? That's why I was here.
Bridges isn't even streamed. I don't even know why you would be on a Bridges show. What are we doing later?
What do you mean? Bridges with all the DJ.
Yeah, I thought it was like the political orbiter people.
Yeah. Dan's a political orbiter person.
Since when?
What do you mean?
Look how mad he is. He just wants me fucking gone. He wants to kill me. Since the fucking beginning, all right?
No, I just don't know why you'd be on a political episode of Bridges.
He's on stream yapping all the time about his political
That's
bullshit.
true. Probably smarter than all these other people too.
What's up, Relly?
Wait, is it relevant on the
on it?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Oh, because he's a fucking really big political streamer? Suck my dick.
Well, nobody said big.
It's not about big. It's about being interested in politics.
Oh, and I'm not?
No.
You're fucking crusading against God himself.
That has nothing to do with politics.
I see. You know what? You better watch yourself, or I will fucking step the fuck up. Okay? I will. I'll go. I know that Dans are in hot demand right now, across the board. There's a lot of Dans that are needed by people.
Did you just call Dan Clancy God?
I said a lot of Dans are needed right now.
No, before that, you're taking on God.
You did
Well,
say
some
you
Dans are
would.
God.
Just so you know, I'm streaming.
I am taking
Okay.
on
Huh?
God.
Just so you know, I'm streaming, by the way.
Oh, I was about to pull out my penis.
That's so
Yeah.
nice of you to let him know that you're streaming. So fucking, I liked you said that under your breath. That's so kind of you.
I didn't say anything under my breath.
You did. You said it very quietly.
Then how did you hear me say it?
Because I barely picked up on it because I have kitty cat ears and fucking hear things like easily.
Uh-huh.
Fun. I didn't know you were streaming. You're streaming here?
Yeah.
Hello.
This is what they see right now.
I ran into IRI on Lincoln Road.
Let's go.
Yeah, he's just walking.
You should have beat the shit out of him, did you? I
Why
fucking
would
hate that
why would I
guy.
assault him?
I hate him.
Why? Okay, how about you beat the shit
He
out
just
of
thinks he's better than everybody else. You
Okay.
get that vibe from him because he's tall.
him? No, I don't, but you can beat the shit out of him when he comes into the studio.
I will.
Is IRI
Sure he
taller
will.
than you, really?
No, we're the same height.
He's weird.
Oh, Destiny has been telling everyone and forgot to tell Dan. That's from
Telling
Jack.
everyone. We were all in here when we were streaming. We've been streaming for like 3 hours.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
You weren't in here.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
I was.
Actually, I don't think you told Kyla when she came in, did you?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind.
Oh, so why would you just go against yourself to tell? Why would you say no? I didn't. I was assumed. You just fucked yourself.
I'm not fucking myself at all. There is no fucking myself. If you're too retarded to see if we're streaming in the streaming
If-
studio when you walk in and start talking business
Okay.
shit, that's on you. You didn't check to see if anyone was
Why
on their
did you tell-
phone. You
Why'd
have
you tell Kyla? Why'd you tell Irrelevant?
I told Kyla because she walked in and because we'd like literally just started.
Okay, why'd you tell Irrelevant?
Because
you
he
had
came
just
in and he sat
started talking
down.
about it.
Oh, did I not come in and sit down?
It's a streaming studio. I don't know why you would talk sensitive business shit
Actually,
when the
wait, I
camera
know
is on
it.
and the
I know
mics
it.
are
I
out.
know it.
I would check, but that's
He
just
thi-
me.
he
That's
thinks
just me.
that You and Kyla are retards, so he has to tell
Oh,
you, and he holds
okay.
me to a higher
I
standard.
see. That's not copium at all.
That's pretty fucked up.
Alright.
Man, I would be pretty upset if someone did that to me.
I brought some cookies from Germany.
They're
Fine.
good, bro.
Are they?
Yeah. Well, it might be a texture thing for
Let
you.
me wash my.
This is generally only for wind,
Oh,
right?
your
Like
hand
you wouldn't wear
sanitizer's
this
on the-
inside. I
on
don't
the
think this is
counter.
only for a windscreen.
I had 2 more of these in my hotel room. I forgot to bring. Crazy.
What's the likelihood that we should put the painting up behind the couch? Do you hate the painting, so you don't want it?
I don't hate the painting at all. I just, I think it'd probably be fine
I
actually.
think it'll tie it together. So you got the brown couch, we put some blue pillows on there. Yeah.
How's your
I think
shoulder
it'd be
feeling
fine.
today?
Huh?
How's your shoulder today?
It's all right. Everything
I
else
don't know
is
if that's the
pretty
final
torqued.
position of the couch yet,
Not
though.
in
Yeah.
a bad way.
Not about it, yeah. Dude, my forearms and my lats are like cooked.
Yeah.
My
toast.
thought is that
My chest is in another.
But your delt looks crazy on that camera, dude. Look at that thing.
Damn.
Yeah. Give it a little. Go like this. Go like this. Put one arm, your right arm on your left arm. Other way. Other way. Yeah. Yeah. You know, hold it. You gotta hold it with this arm a little bit, and then push out against it, like you're trying to do a lateral raise. Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Maybe. I mean, if I were to
Juiced.
Not 100% sure yet.
Do you want Nick to clean this up so that you
Somebody tier 4 sub? Oh my god! How much money did you lose?
5 minutes. I'm just sorting through these mic things.
just clean up our stuff?
What'd you say?
Obviously, my
Somebody tier 4 sub. How much is that?
into
40,
The new,
20, 40?
The cut down, shortened intros will be. I'll have the Google Drive
Speaking of
link
mic.
for you.
Cool.
And then
You
then
just
that's good.
moved.
Everything's
Oh,
solid.
never mind then. Don't do that. Just kidding.
Now I don't know what you guys are doing as far as roundtables in the other room. What we can do is we can just cut the kick stream and then just start it up again in the other room on that computer, right, like that. Or you can do a second channel and just raid into it. Either way, but that would let you, if you wanted to do some panel in the other room, super simple to go and do that.
Is there any way to feed these cameras to the mainstream? I know we would need very long
And just
cords.
yeah, but just leave like what we were thinking is if we hook these guys up to the same stream as this, then we could just pan over after and just leave them off until
So it's like a chill zone
until people are there.
People need it.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that possible?
For which stream are you asking?
For tomorrow's.
For YouTube
For the
stream.
election stream?
For the YouTube, the mainstream.
And when would we be using the cameras in there for it?
Whenever there's something
like
really key major that
key
goes
major
on,
round
then
table
we
stuff.
round table everybody.
So like say.
I think that for key stuff we're probably gonna stay in here because I don't envision all of us like walking back and forth
I think
over
it'd
and
be
over
so
again.
easy though. It'd be so easy, and then
Well,
everyone
how
can be
are we
involved at
miking?
once.
How are we miking everybody up for this? We would also
Wait,
be in an
how
area
many
where we can't see the TV anymore, so everything's happening like.
Do we not have mics over
I
here?
think-
I think it would be really impractical to move
Being
everybody.
realistically speaking, everyone's going to want to be in here, and if they're not in here, they're going to be wanting to chill out in there without cameras on them. I think that's my
Yep,
shitty view.
100%. That's 100% accurate.
Like no one's going to want to go in there and entertain people. They're going to go in there and want to be on their phone, do their own shit, take a break.
Yeah, and if
So
they
all this
can't,
was just a waste. It's just...
I'm just saying my opinion. I could be
Yeah.
wrong. Well, I mean, if you had asked me instead of just gone ahead and do it, I could have told you that.
Well, I thought this was I thought what he just said is what we had agreed upon earlier.
For which thing?
That there was gonna have to be like an area where people could chill off camera.
No, I don't think I ever necessarily had that as a plan.
Really? I swear to God, the first time I came into the studio.
Nope.
Erudite, did you think so?
It could have been like a more chill area, but it probably would have been having like people chatting and stuff. It probably would have been a
I
camera
swear
area.
to God, I wish the room was tapped.
Listen, if everyone misunderstood you, that's on you. That's not on us.
Okay.
Well, I'm not sure if they. Did you hear that too?
I didn't hear shit.
Bruh.
Fucking fence sitter, motherfucker.
Yeah, I think.
I didn't hear about anything until we started arguing about it last night.
Oh, shot.
No, we discussed with Steven that the plan is going to be that people are going to sit there, watch the map, come up to the PC, check out like more advanced like
Yeah,
statistics and
but
stuff.
the sitting in that room was supposed to be like a chill spot, wasn't it?
It depends on when
Originally?
you say chill spot what that means.
Off camera. There was
No,
no.
not off camera. No,
I
because there's two
swear to
cameras that
God.
capture the whole room, right?
We've tested the.
I-
do you
well,
remember
I know we
coming up-
There would have
tested- I know
never
we
been a
tested
like
it
at
the
what
day-
part would you have heard that? Like would I be setting a camera up saying like, oh yeah, this whole area will be off camera? I think
Yeah,
by the time
there's-
you walked in here, weren't these cameras already up?
Yeah, yeah. Do you remember?
Not for pointing at the like seating area. No. At the sitting area or this area, I believe the conversation was
Conversation
we're
with
gonna
who?
want.
No, the camera.
I thought it was with you and him.
He might have said anything because he believes a whole bunch of retarded shit. But I
Okay,
would
you
have
can't do
never
this
said
when
anything.
everyone disagrees with
I
you.
would've-
You're the retard, not me.
To be fair, it's
Everyone
just
did-
us.
It would have been him because
Kyla!
why would I set up cameras here if it was all
I
off
understand.
camera?
The
Yeah.
plan changed.
either.
What?
To my knowledge, the plan changed, but I thought the original plan was you needed it. So, like right now, if guests wanted to not be on camera, where would they go?
Probably nowhere or they leave the apartment.
Yeah,
I had that
that's-
conversation with Kyle like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I swear I was here for it. And they were discussing, like, do we really want people to leave the apartment if they want to chill on their phones? I thought it
The
was-
reason, because my thought process for that was that what you don't want is you don't want to create an environment where people are like, oh, like we can chill here and there's some people chatting, and then everybody kind of like conglomerates there because nobody will come back here. They'll just like hang out in the off-stream area the entire time. But if you're kind of like always on a camera somewhere, you're kind of like always in that like mode of like you know you can come back and forth, but otherwise people will kind of gather. It would happen in a ton of StarCraft events because then the producer people would have to come back and be like, hey, we need somebody up here. Hey, somebody come up here, whatever. Nobody would want to move because they're all kind of off-stream hanging out.
Yeah, but then don't you run into an issue where it's like, hey, if somebody wants to be off camera, they now have to leave the apartment, and then you have to go all the way back to the apartment to.
I mean, that's why I bought extras. If you want, you can like sit in the kitchen if you need like a chill. What do you need to be? What are you hiding from? What? So you have to masturbate or goon or what are you doing?
No, I imagine. Okay, I'm not a huge streamer, but if I was a huge streamer, I imagine, or like, significant personality, there's gonna probably be a fair amount of times I just want to be on my phone.
Then you just go chill on a couch and just be on your phone. There would just be a camera that can see. What do you mean? There's not you can see what's on your phone. This is a streaming event. What do you mean? You're not coming here to go hang out on your phone at the corner of the fucking couch for 12 hours.
No,
that's
for
fucking
like 10
retarded.
minutes.
You
For
really
like
have to
10
think, oh, do
minutes.
something. You
For like
fucking-
10 minutes, you get
Yeah,
like
then
a
if
drink.
you want to go for just 10 minutes, you can go sit in the kitchen. I got
That's
two
a
stools there.
dishwasher, nigga. Come on.
What?
Bro.
He's retarded. He has no idea. I don't understand. I agree.
Hey, yo,
with
chat,
I'm
back
not
me
gonna-
up,
I'm
bro.
not gonna
Hey, yo,
fight it
chat,
out.
back me up, please.
Chat will back you up if you pull it up here. He'll say the whole thing. But he's like, oh fucking, this motherfucker is gone. I am Mr. Girl Next, just so you know. You see, not a politics person. Okay,
Yeah.
right? Why is Dan in politics? Not that. Everything we say here is incorrect. I'm on my way out. I can already feel it. That's fine. You know, it's very humble to admit you're wrong. I do it all the time because I'm wrong all the time.
What? So whatever you say.
Yeah. Hold on, let me take a look. Wait, what am I supposed to? Right.
Just
Right now I
in the
did.
lobby. Did somebody go down and get him?
Who's in the lobby?
Just saw.
Just like that.
Do you want me to go down there?
Can you get back in? Oh yeah, you can. Just don't leave the room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do that for me?
Hold it however you want.
Thanks.
As long as it fits in this part.
Which is probably like 3 inches wide or something like that. Okay. All right, thanks. Bye. I think I went too high with the offer. The guy went radio silent.
Yeah.
He's like, this guy's fucking cooked.
Maybe it's better to 3.
Why the fuck is... Wait. So this guy's coming now?
Which is high.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, for today, I think, and then he leaves tonight, I think.
Oh.
Why is the bottom half of the screen black? The light for this is kind of blocking this, but it's because I had to pull the camera back more than normal. Since there's going to be more people here, but fuck this white shit anyway.
Alright. What do you need? I gotta look people up, but. Great, is it all over?
What do we need?
You guys were calling me? You guys need anything?
A-okay. Yes.
Did you say Pisco was here too, though? No.
I thought I got a call from you.
Oh.
That was my phone.
Oh, is it?
Well, Pisco's from New York.
I just learned that.
Oh.
Okay. That's why I assumed it was okay. Just a second. Come on in. Just so you guys know, the stream is live still, right?
Yeah.
You're a fence sitter too, okay?
I'm not a
need you-
fence sitter. I was literally giving a job reference while you were calling my name.
No, it's fine. I'm just saying. I'm okay taking the heat.
I told this staff member.
He doesn't want me on the
that I-
panel, by the way, so I'm just gonna go back.
Yeah, wait, why do we have Dan on the panel?
Because he's part of the community.
Is it a community thing or a politics thing?
It's a community thing.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a
No,
political thing.
I can leave. I'm sorry. I don't want to fuck it up. That's my bad.
Kyla, is it going to happen here?
It's happening on this
Let me
table,
know if I
right?
can come tomorrow, Steve. What time? Do you want me to be there? Maybe for like.
If you want to say I'm making a direct from the stream, you can call on a Discord. We got a screen for you right there if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, just for like a half hour or something. Is that okay? You fucking cocksucker.
Oh, Rayleigh's in the lobby now.
Dan is making a politics now.
No, I don't fuck.
Maybe let
He was just here.
Oh, really? Yeah, we're.
Hi, Josiah.
Hey, you had to go model outside.
Can take some shirtless pics.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit down if you want. Turn this on.
Wait, so if we're doing community stuff, Dan is staying, right?
Yeah, if it's a community thing, sure.
Yep, that was the plan. Can I move this TV screen? So
Like I'm a
we can
little
see-
fucking doggy. Like.
Can I stay, please?
Scratch behind here.
Yeah.
What's up,
Oh
man?
fuck. Hi. Hey, it's the Short King.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
That's
right, baby.
Look,
All right.
this interpersonal stuff, again, I'm
Take a
Switzerland
seat.
on it, okay?
Wow.
I got no opinion. I would like you to be on Bridges. That was my goal.
Mhm.
If you'd like to stay, I'd love to have you, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
As long as Steve will allow it, I don't want to upset him.
Yeah, as long as it's a community event and not anything politically focused, then it's appropriate, sure.
You see how harsh that is?
Okay, can I move this table?
Well, I know about
and by table, I mean
politics.
TV.
I've been
Do
working.
we have a 100% confirmed start time, and do we know how many people 100% are coming?
3:30 was ideal. We don't know 100% who's all coming, but I have a suspicion that most of them. We did not get like a strong.
Okay, let's wait that. Let's have like a guaranteed time for when people are here, and then we'll move if we need to. Because I'm not even sure right now we'll have more than. Because we only have like 6 people. We don't need to move anything, right?
Because I'm not involved with politics, I don't want you to read any names, but I want you to tell you if that's a politics-oriented email that I just received a minute ago.
Nothing to charge against.
I mean, they mentioned specifically I don't know how vague I can be, but a person right here
Mm-hmm.
that whose profession is
Political.
it seems kind of political to me.
It seems kind of political. I believe that guy's title.
Yeah, exactly.
House investigator. Yeah.
Ooh, let me see.
Is that Dan? What time are you voting tomorrow?
I've already voted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not a fucking moron. I'm
Okay.
gonna stand around
Not
and
Joe
fucking
Stein,
troll
right?
people. Huh?
Not Joe Stein, right?
Huh?
Thank God.
Kamala.
Thank God. Do I need like I don't know what the positions are.
It's like fist away.
Oh yeah, but I mean like I know Steven was like reading the riot act to people yesterday, so I want to make sure I'm
Fist away should be fine. You're good.
Just a little bit stressed. Can I see it?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I don't know that name. I mean, I know the.
USB-C.
You know the-
charger. Any? Do you want any of these at all, or I'm throwing them away?
Nope.
You know one of them.
I know the name. Yeah, I don't know much about him.
You're not supposed to. If you know his name, it's too late for you.
If it's the big name, I think he's a prick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he may be right on this one. I have no
Listen,
idea. I don't even know what the context is.
You need odd bedfellows when you're
Strange bedfellas?
strange bedfellows. Yeah. Sometimes
Well-
you got to work with people. Yeah.
We're campaigning with the Cheneys, so.
There you go.
So is this what they say?
I guess that's the life.
Literally going, you suck.
That's pretty fucking impressive.
Where's the
I mean, it
friend
looks.
that you brought? Are they here yet?
What's up, babe? How are you? Good to see you, man.
I'm alright.
Yeah, I got a fuck ton of it. It's on the table.
They're on the table.
Like 20 of them. Not crackers though.
Did you get your cologne?
Yeah.
How did Sephora not work out? They have everything on sample. You can spray all you want. They couldn't care less.
Bowls of or different types of hummuses. I thought.
I wanted something that I could actually.
Yeah, but some of them are different
from, like,
flavors of the
today
same brand. is the
into
only
tomorrow.
Oh, you wanna-
Tomorrow, I'm going to go to Sephora and just use the one I want.
You
I
walked
see.
into a Sephora, guns out like that, and you made it out alive. You weren't swarmed. You weren't barraged. Just people throwing themselves at you.
Nope, that's never happened in my life.
Damn.
Amazingly enough.
I
yes.
ran into him at Zara, at the
Yes.
top floor of Zara of all places.
What's Zara?
The clothing store?
Yeah, it's like an H&M.
You guys are from Cali, right?
Nope. he
No,
is.
Oh.
just me.
Gotcha.
I'm from fucking Washington.
DC or the state?
State.
Wow. Seattle?
Why does everybody say DC? Okay, it's DC has nothing.
Well,
on the
one is the federal capital, nexus of power, and we're in political season. The other one is the land around Seattle. So.
Yeah, very
Oh
few.
my god, dude! What the fuck?
I'm just saying.
Dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Spokane is where I'm from.
Gotcha.
It's a good place. I liked it.
But you're not there now, right?
Austin.
Nice. So before I moved to Charlotte, that was like one of 4 places I was thinking about. Well, I actually was thinking about Seattle, Austin, Charlotte, and I think I narrowed it down to just those 3. And I visited both of them. Austin's great, but way too hot and really like fucking expensive, even compared to like Charlotte. Charlotte's about comparably sized, but it's like a fraction of the price. So
My stuff is not very expensive. Like where I'm staying, I like a lot of the places were not really that expensive.
Really?
Right, no, Austin, they have an oversupply, so their prices.
yeah, but you live in California, so anything compared to
Yeah.
California, like
No, I read
yeah.
one of the few places.
Water, pop, soda. Whatever.
I'm good.
I'm good, thank
I'll
you, man.
take root beer.
Root beer. Wow.
It's almost exclusively what I drink.
Dang.
Might as well be my blood. at
Sweet
this
tooth.
point.
No, but I read Austin is one of the few places in the country that rent like has dropped because they have too much supply.
When was this?
Maybe 6 months ago.
Oh,
something
okay.
like
Well,
that.
there you go. Because I've been in Charlotte for like 2 years now. So
going
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Like all the big cities in Texas are super hard on what do you call it? The Airbnbs too.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see.
Where are the coasters, Steve?
They should be. I got top of that.
Thank you.
Functions both as a coaster and a murder weapon.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. You could
Yeah.
curl those. That would be a workout for you.
Yeah. Fucking yeah. Wait, did you just get in?
Yeah. So my flight landed at 2, and then I took, like I said, it was like 10 minutes to the Airbnb, which in turn is like 8 minutes from here.
Top one is better.
But getting across that bridge,
Yeah.
The fabric needs
Yeah.
to be
10 minutes from the airport here?
yeah.
a little bit too
Well,
much.
who drove you?
I don't know.
That's a Mike.
No.
That's a Steven drive. From
Well,
here.
no, that's what I'm saying. It didn't take 10 minutes. Like
Oh.
the thing said 10 minutes from here, but it took like 30. So,
Are you an aggressive driver?
hell yeah, he is.
Just a fast driver.
No, he is aggressive.
Fast.
You ever see Tokyo Drift? Based on true story, right there. Yeah. That could have been the like night
that's
club
my
he was
kid.
on at the time.
I'm just tucking it under here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Shit the fuck away.
Better not throw that away. You have to pay for all of it. There's priceless jewels in there. $50,000 I'm gonna make you pay. You throw that away. Yeah. I know
This
you
room
can-
looks
I know you
10,000
can afford
times bigger on screen. Like
that's what I fucking said.
It's
Really?
what's trippy.
it.
Is yes.
This table
Yeah.
looks twice as big.
Yeah,
as
it makes me
does
think of like that
in-
conference, like the conference table in the fourth Star Wars movie.
I
Like,
mean, that's how studios work, right? Like your space looked a lot. I didn't know it was just like you cowering behind your desk.
It was.
You're like a full ass open room.
I'm basically in a broom closet. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So, but no. I'm seriously thinking about like. So he recommended like renting separate space for like my studio the way that he does with his. I think it's a good idea because like I feel trapped in that fucking room.
How far will you travel though? Because
It's got to be in the same building, otherwise,
okay.
no,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah.
No, it's nice to have a dedicated workspace that's not in your place, you know.
Well, so it is.
Yeah.
It is a it is a dedicated workspace. The thing, so it's a third bedroom in the apartment, but
It's too many distractions.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So like, I actually have my girlfriend got me a like studio like recording light on the wall,
not
which
to
she
keep it quiet.
she disregards like 50% of the time anyway. So it's like
starts vacuuming. and
Yeah, I'll
stuff.
hear like oh, it's on. Please don't. So.
You buy anything from?
Got some pants, yeah.
I was gonna buy.
Did you come pantsless or something?
No, I just been looking, so I was like, I got some time, and I want to get specific types.
Yeah, you wanted to wear some nice clothes, unlike some people. you
Dan
know?
was unhappy with my attire last night, said
You
I
look good.
need to dress it up. Thank you, Dan.
Yeah, no fucking Twitch shirt.
I didn't.
You come
I
in
didn't mean
tomorrow with
anything.
that Twitch partner shit, we're gonna have fight.
The chat was mad. They're like, that's bullshit. He did it to trigger Dan.
Listen,
I did not
in
do
the
it to
word-
trigger
in the
you.
words of that Palestinian chick. Just do it at home. Just act like you care. Okay, please, Hassan. Please.
True.
Drink it in private.
True. I tell you though, I was wearing that, and this dude at security at the Bright Line, the train, stopped me. He's like, "What do you stream?" I said, "Politics." He goes, "Do you know Destiny?" I was like, "I've seen him. Yeah, he's cool." So this guy,
let's go.
This guy, man, he's big.
That's good.
Mm.
That's real
You
good.
think he's like a legend in this this building?
I don't know. I wonder.
He's
Wonder
like-
if people recognize
He's one
him.
of the VIPs.
Maybe.
Yeah, he gets a special elevator, I believe.
Maybe. Who knows?
So really, when'd you get in?
The 28th.
Damn.
What?
What are you doing here for so long?
So originally I was only gonna come in for anything else. So I came in on the 28th because I wanted to just, be here, hang out, and then be on the podcast and then leave. So originally I was gonna leave on the 1st. And then Steven literally, I guess, just thought I was gonna be on the election stream or something. That's the way that he was talking. And then I was like, I have no
obligation.
I wasn't told to be on it or whatever. And then I just asked, and he's like, yeah, cool, yeah, come on. And so I was just like, okay, and I extended my stay.
Good. We'll need some chill. I feel like, or you guys will need some chill in this room if things go south.
Yeah.
So, if I were here, I'd probably take a dive out that window.
Are you
in
are you
Minecraft.
prepping if things don't go well on election night
That
kind
was-
of thing, like for your own thing?
So that
Things don't go well.
True. We need a doo-doo plan.
We can't be public and just catastrophizing.
Yeah, so this was one of my big reservations. Like when I was like doing like because I'd made this like apparently 6 months ago in an offhanded comment. I made this prior obligation, and then we didn't talk about it for 6 months, and this offer was made, and so then it got thrown back in my. So like I was going back and forth, and I was doing like the CBA, and I'm like, the one bad thing about streaming with Luke is it's just him and I, and I don't have much of a poker face. When I'm pissed, I'm pissed, and I don't like to be around people. And I told him, I'm like, man, if things start to go like left, you have to do a zoom in on you, and when it pans back, that chair's going to be spinning because I'm a Looney Tunes out of there, I just, I remember 2020 so vividly, and I was pacing in my living room,
Wow.
and I was a wreck.
I wasn't sweating that one either. I don't know. I just get a feeling. I'm like, they used to find water with the stick or whatever.
Yeah.
That's me, man, on election night.
Divining rod?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just feel it. I just get in the zone.
How do you feel right now?
Feeling good.
What's your rod telling us now?
It's blood is flowing to it. It's feeling good right now.
Wait, blood is red. Wait, are you predicting a red wave? What does the metaphor mean? Yeah.
No, I'm fine. I'm comfortable. Who knows? Look, if things go south, they go south.
Yeah.
I live my life like, let's aim for the moon, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So I don't sit around and bite my nails and freak out.
I'm still trying to figure out if this Zen is just natural or organic, if you know what I mean. Like, it's a vegetative, it's a vapor.
No.
I think he pops edibles all the time. That's what I think it is.
No way. I just chill, man. I don't know.
Well,
Life's gonna happen, whatever. We can't do anything about it.
It's true.
You got
Well, you can vote. If you're an eligible registered voter, and as a matter of fact, as a reminder, A lot of places still offer same-day voter registration. So if you guys have not registered to vote, but you are eligible, probably can. Go to the polling place, register, vote same day.
Yeah, I'm surprised that isn't in more places. Like, it should be. You should be able to just walk in there. Like, you know what? I feel like voting, and just walk in and vote.
Well, let me do my best Republican impression. Well, if people can just walk in and register to vote and vote same day, that's going to increase the likelihood of voter fraud.
I just don't even see how. Like, what? It's so weird.
Voter fraud is when Democrats vote.
Ah, true.
True, that is accurate.
That now you're onto something.
They do be fraudulent.
Yeah. And Stephen gets in these debates about voter ID, and what's funny is he always brings up the second part of it, which everyone who recommends voter ID never wants to make it easy to get one. Like, it's the same thing with, like, let's do same-day voting. Well, how about you make the election a national holiday? You know. I've got a Red Bull. I appreciate it, though. What? Yeah, I got it from a vending machine, sadly. It was portable. I didn't know you guys had some. I should have assumed.
I'll get you a big one.
Oh, thank you. It's okay.
Uh-oh.
Spaghetti.
Dad, you want a drink?
Of what?
Bourbon.
I'm alright right now, actually.
You got mug.
I got my water bottle.
You got water bottle.
Thank you.
Can I be annoying IRI and ask him to take the cup?
To make it look nicer? Sure, of course. I just brought this so I don't have to lose my cup and then use 6 of them over the night, you know?
I gotta say though, strategically, I saw what you did. You put that cup there, C-SPAN, it's facing the camera. Oh, that's right. You were interviewed by C-SPAN at the DNC.
True.
That's right.
What an experience up in the booth, man. So cool. Best seat in the house.
They did. They rolled out the red carpet for this guy.
They were pretty stoked.
They put the velvet rope behind him and everything. The rest of us were like, "Can we come in?"
Thank you.
No.
I'll get you a cup as well. Thank you. And you a cup.
Yeah, they were really impressed.
Do you have vodka with this?
They were excited about what I do on my stream.
I'm kidding. I'll fall asleep in like 5 minutes. So.
Do you feel like they like the outcome?
We haven't like connected yet to see like how I can advise them on anything, but they were just excited that there's like a channel who watches C-SPAN and all these people hanging out because they can't pay people to watch C-SPAN, you know?
Yeah.
So and I told them about my revenue model, and they were just like, wow, because they're like literally asking for donations on stream or on their live feed.
Is C-SPAN struggling like a fair bit?
I don't think they're struggling, but they get their money from cable, and cable has been on its way out for a while. Yeah.
Did you see George Conway on C-SPAN?
No, I saw clips. I didn't watch him, but I saw a lot of clips.
I didn't watch the full thing. Who has time for that anymore? He's so good at what he does.
Yeah, he's one of our biggest fighters.
I like how he's like low-key trolling his wife or his ex-wife. You know, when Mark Cuban made that comment about no intelligent women or no strong intelligent women are surrounding Trump, and Kellyanne Conway posted a picture of herself and responded, and then George Conway responded to that one too. He didn't like insult her, but he was like, you know, it's amazing how strong intelligent women, you know, forget all about their principles and do all this. That was, I imagine, a very tense house. There's a lot of conflict there.
How did they not coordinate that?
They divorced.
One tech.
Oh, you're talking about the. Oh, I thought you were talking about their marriage. They tried to coordinate it. Yeah.
How did they not fix their marriage?
They struggled with that
For
one.
a key tweet. How was your flight?
It was good.
Thanks for coming down.
No, yeah, I'm glad. Like I said, this is a good way to split the baby. I had nothing to do election eve anyway.
You're so good to us.
You guys are good to me. And I'm tired of recording videos, I'll be honest with you. I'm like real tired. So, yeah.
Are you excited then for your like reprieve for the next few days? Because you're gonna be. I'm assuming when you're going to DC.
Yeah.
Is that? Sorry, I probably should have asked if that was.
No, it's okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's public. Yeah. So I actually got up this morning and I recorded 4 videos. 3 of them are going to drop today. 1 will drop tomorrow. But yeah, once I'm in DC, I'm not gonna record anything.
That's nice. And then how long do you have a break from recording?
Till Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
Fly back Wednesday morning. Grind it. Yeah.
I'm wondering what's going to happen after the election's called, one way or the other, you know? Because that's going to be a rough couple of weeks for some people, one way or the other.
For 50% of the country, it sure is.
And there's some lunatics out there, you know? So I don't know. And there's nothing we can do. Like, it doesn't matter which way it goes.
That's why we have a bunch of peacemakers at this table who will heal the divide.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Steven mentioned this earlier, but I think it's a really good idea. We should get a bunch of people together to go IRL stream at the inauguration.
Ooh.
In my opinion, whoever wins. Steven said like if Kamala wins, but I think either way it'd be super fun.
At the inauguration.
I doubt Steven wants to be live at the inauguration.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be
Well,
it'd be a fun experience to go to for sure.
If Kamala wins, the victory lap he could take. I mean, that'd be fun.
Yeah, Kyla, did you say you wouldn't want to be live at the inauguration if Trump wins or in general?
At least if Trump wins.
Yeah,
Dylan went down there.
What if something happened and you didn't get shot? It'd be super interesting.
It's a big
It'd
if.
be great
It seems
content.
like it's like a really big if.
Yeah, the conservatives are the only people that like genuinely made me a little fearful about getting like killed in real life. So.
Remember how much fun we had at that pro-Trump rally, and
Yeah, that was before I.
that was before they hated you. Yeah, even more. They chased us out of there, so angry.
Did they actually?
Yeah, it was the weekend before the election. Steven and I and a couple other people went to this pro-Trump rally in Beverly Hills, and it was probably 1,000 people there. And then we were messing around, and then we went up to some kids and we're like, "We're voting for Kamala," and this big crowd swarmed around us and started they were starting to get angry, throwing stuff at us and pushing us. They chased us out of there.
The Juno rally?
The Juno?
That's where you guys were, right?
No, we were in Beverly Hills,
Okay.
in LA. Yeah, but they chased us out of there, and the police were just staring at us. We're like, hello?
That's why I think it's really impressive that Luke and Adam like do this like full time, and especially as young as they are, engaging. Like they don't have bodyguards. They can afford it at this point, but they don't.
Right.
They probably should, but they don't have bodyguards at this point, and they're just going around with a microphone and face and just pure riz, as the kids say, and engaging with Trump supporters. They don't hide it. Like they're not wearing MAGA hats or whatever, there's a guy at the Daily Show who I really like, Jordan Klepper, and I think he sometimes like tries to come off like he's one of them or whatever, and it makes for great content. But Adam and Luke, no bones about it. They announce that they're part of the other team, and they stay there for hours.
Well, but they're chill. Like they know how to connect with people.
Oh, they do.
in general.
Yeah, they really do.
Especially Adam. Like he because. Yeah, they know how to show respect. They're not like
100%.
disrespecting their interview subject.
No. Did you see Adam on I'm sorry.
Oh, on
You
Newsmax?
want this? Yeah, on Newsmax.
He killed it, yeah.
Yeah, he did great. It was a 3v1.
Adam's a rock star, man.
He
I'm
is,
so
man.
happy for these younger guys that are just killing it.
Do you think there'd be any reason to stream and record this Bridges episode specifically? Because like everyone's used to it. Because the stream's already out.
If it's live streamed right now, no one's gonna go to the Bridges channel to
You
watch
can
it.
just rate it to the Bridges channel because the stream's gonna have to go down anyway.
Oh, you mean go live on Bridges?
Yeah, like stream.
I don't think we have any of our stream keys set up for Bridges right now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so we'd have to like fuck
Would it
around.
be a bunch of trouble? Because if it's not too hard.
I would ask Steven that. That's like a technical question. Yeah, sorry. Because it would be him that has to do everything. So it's kind of.
So what did I miss on the flight? What's big politics news from the past 3 hours? IRI.
The Ralston prediction, which we were talking about in Nevada.
Did you announce your guest at all?
Not yet.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't really checked the news too much. Doesn't seem like anything surprising. Just both of them, Kamala and Trump, doing like 5 rallies. And Trump. No, I did see a tweet though about Trump's rally being like half full at one of them, and
couple of them.
Mouse and keyboard, please.
Not looking good.
For a minute.
Can I just see this image?
Everybody's cool if we live stream this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I figure we're live right now.
We are.
Yeah.
But normally they record Bridges not live.
Kyla, can you come over a sec?
Yeah.
And can you quickly turn off the so it's not looking at the monitor, please, or just put it to nothing temporarily? That's fine.
That is the biggest desktop tower I've ever seen in my life.
It gets put on me when you say for it to be put on nothing. You say that's fine.
Damn, who's that stud?
Thank you.
Stop it.
He always has
You
my
stop
back.
it. You stop it. Yeah.
Well, it's half on you right now.
Well, listen,
It's
with
on
you
deck.
flexing there, it's about to like burst the camera.
It's
so
half
be
on
careful.
Can you turn on that monitor, please?
Is this the monitor that I'm on when we do these recorded segments?
You
with
were
guys?
here.
Oh, gotcha.
At least last night.
Where the fuck is the on button for this?
Oh, here it is. That is the weirdest placement I've ever seen. I guess I do know it's getting a bit of yours screen, right?
Yeah, lovely. Luckily, I'm doing it over here, so they won't see.
Do you guys have Pisco's phone number? Do you?
Nope.
Yes, I do. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you want me to call him?
Yeah, give him a call.
Sure.
Is he supposed to be here?
Said he was gonna be here.
I'm doing it on our screen.
And Loner too.
I don't have his. He's got one of those
He's really-
British numbers that are 17. Hey, where are you, buddy?
He's good at responding on Discord, though. Loner is. Have you messaged him?
You're working. It's a work day. Are you joking? You're. There's a Bridges episode they want you to be part of. Do you not know that? Gotcha. Okay, so
Well, now they can
yeah, why don't you do that, or you want to talk to her? Here she is. Here.
Hello. Hello. I'm good. How are you? Happy birthday.
Who? It's his birthday.
Yeah, I think they're gonna.
Oh no.
I think they want to do a group thing later on.
Absolutely. If it's his birthday, what the hell? I didn't know that.
Shoot, what time is your dinner done? What time do you fly out?
Tomorrow morning.
No, not you. Sorry, just.
Jeez. Tomorrow morning. Yeah.
He's here tonight. Yeah. Let me just check to see. He goes. Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry. We did this first question.
His birthday is today, so he can't come right now 'cause he's working. And he's going up to the building. I want to just do all this.
I don't know how my watch got fucked. It's probably because it's a $12 watch, so I just started.
It's not working?
It was an hour and a half ahead.
Well, daylight savings.
Yeah, but an hour and a half?
Is it a manual or has a battery in it?
It has a battery.
Okay. Yeah, that watch is fucked then. Maybe the battery needs to be replaced.
It's a $12 watch, so I think it's just a piece of shit, but.
It's really for the look anyway.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
analog, so he's not gonna not. Is it analog? Analog, right? That's analog. Old fat.
Yeah, analog.
Yeah, analog. Instead of digital.
$50 test.
I got my TTS voices taken away for the most part.
Why?
They got like flagged by the program I use for the election coming up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stuff. I
couldn't add like JD Vance or nobody.
I used some kicks. Are you still doing the bits thing?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. That shit was fucking super working for a while.
For a while, but you gotta keep coming up with new stuff.
Is that like a decent watch?
Yeah, it's like $200 watch.
That's pretty good.
You think?
I think $200 for a watch, yeah.
Lower end, yeah.
I mean, lower end if you compare it to like a Rolex, I guess. I mean, $200 for a watch, yeah.
You go to anythingelse.gg and do a $50 donation, and I'm gonna turn it off after.
Yeah. Give me. What is. Did my phone just butt dial someone?
No idea.
Yes. Do you mind if I do that over here?
No, go ahead. Just, yeah.
Anything else about GG you said, right?
Yep, click donate, and then put in the stuff. It's $50, but I'll refund it.
You set up the other stream, Dan?
Yeah. It's on here. All I have to do is
activate the camera or whatever.
It's amazing how much still has to be jerry-rigged, given like the,
Sure.
Given how like ubiquitous this industry is. Like it's something that pisses me off. Why isn't there not like a full software suite where you don't have to like connect OBS to this thing to that thing, this wire? Like I just don't understand. That's why I like. Why like there's not like a full software suite for all the stuff that we try to do? Why is it always like connecting Zoom and the virtual cam to this thing to that thing? That's why I like Restream when I stream. But
Restream does a lot of that?
It does, but the problem is it's browser based, so like the connection is less stable. So I think one of the first big interviews I did was on Restream. It was totally fucked, and I couldn't use it because her connect. She was on Wi-Fi.
Damn.
So.
You're trying to. Okay, wait. Ask what you're doing. I can tell you.
No, I was curious, like seeing what Dan has to do to, like, you guys have to do to set all this stuff up. Why isn't there like a single software suite for content creators, like not just Zoom, but conference calls, chats, integrated chats, connecting to everything? Why is it always Zoom, OBS, virtual cameras, and all this other stuff?
I think you can generally do almost everything today on OBS. It's just a matter of if you want plugins for it.
Oh, so you can have you have your website's chat, right? But you can have you can congregate Twitch and YouTube and all this other stuff on
OBS. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
OBS is just it allows you to pretty much do whatever you want if you.
Yeah, if you're willing to do the right plugins and everything, you can do whatever you want on OBS.
Oh shit! Okay.
And there's a lot of plugins to make it more intuitive to do a million different things.
Is it because I'm not tech savvy? Is it it's probably gonna be a clumsy metaphor, but like one of those video games where you can mod or plugins like mods and stuff like?
Kind of. You just gotta drop them in. It's not super hard.
I am.
I was wondering why the table was rising. Why are you scooting away? Why are you scooting? Get back over there. Yeah.
I feel like the harder part is finding the plugin that you want that'll work, and then potentially troubleshooting it.
Gotcha.
Troubleshooting is annoying sometimes.
Have you even had time to contemplate the election, or have you been in this?
I just saw the seltzer pool and then I stopped looking at everything. And I'm like, we got it easy.
Game over.
Blowout.
Easy.
Damn.
The absolute backlash. It's so funny. I've loved watching people do right-wing cope. Right before the Seltzer poll dropped. This is one of the gold standard polls, and it tends to predict sweeping Republican victories. Everyone's hyped for it. This is it. This is silver bullet. Kamala's done. Yeah. Then it comes out where she's up by 3. It's like, fuck Seltzer. Enemy of the state and all this shit.
She's had a great career, but this is it. She's done. This is the first time she screws it. We'll see. I heard an interesting opinion though. She's within the margin of error.
Sure.
So Trump could still win, obviously.
Yeah, but the fact that he's not leading by high single digits or double digits, that indicate, unless Iowa is just this colossal outlier in all the surrounding states.
That's Seltzer poll, man.
Yeah.
Well, he won it. I think he won it by 8 in 2020.
Yeah.
So margin of error 5 points, let's say. So if he wins by 2, I agree. It's pretty bad still for him.
Yeah, nobody's the reason we're hyped about this isn't because we think she's going to win Iowa. That'd be great, but it's
I am. She is.
She is. Is she going to win Nebraska?
At least 2 of them.
2 of
5.
The House seats are going her way, huh?
No, the EB is split.
Oh,
Did Biden win 2? He won 2, right? Or did he win 1? Yeah.
Did he?
Is it 1 electoral? Or
There's
2?
1 district they
That's
win.
the blue dot.
Second one, yeah.
Oh, is that just one EB?
I think it's just 1, right?
It's Omaha, isn't it? That's the one. Yeah.
Isn't it 2? Am I crazy?
You are, but you might be right too. I don't know.
I think they give 2 for the whole
won
state.
1, never mind.
Yeah, they give 2 for the whole state, I think, and 1 per congressional district.
Oh, there you go.
I think.
There's 3 congressional districts for Nebraska, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
3?
Don't
Here, I'm thinking it's 4. I don't have my phone because she told him.
One more time?
Can't be less than 3.
One more time. We gonna celebrate.
I do not want
What kind of watch you got, Steven?
Boring.
What?
What kind of watch you got?
The Ultima Watch Apple, whatever the fuck.
You want to
Better than
trade?
your watch.
Want to
Damn
trade?
right.
Yeah.
It's
Probably
better
more
than
$12
your
Ross.
watch.
Than your watch, too.
You want to trade?
You guys want to see my
Think
phone?
about how legendary
wait,
the
you
meme
can't
would be
'cause
if you
stole
just
it.
traded me watches and you got a brokey watch.
He's on my
for your
phone.
watch.
Looks like a nice watch. Couple matches for your outfit.
So let's try.
I think it's over there.
We'll find it eventually. It's all good. Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah.
And I have your sunglasses, too.
Yeah, thank you.
Ooh.
It's your table,
I just realized
homie.
that this was on the wrong side. I got my.
Oh, is it really? Oh, it is.
Because it's, yeah.
Pay with PayPal.
You're just hogging all the mics.
There's no, test? I can't just send test things? I'm draining my bank account.
I'll refund all this.
Really? Bet the election on his watch. Yeah, if Trump wins,
I
I get your watch.
Hmm?
If Trump wins, I get your watch.
Yeah,
Why?
you'll be able to take it off his body.
Now, Superintendent,
What do you
I
got?
want $50. I really
I want a
my
smartwatch.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, good. It works. Okay. I think if Vinier is listening, the problem was I think if I have question mark test in the URL, it doesn't work. So I just put it not on the test URL.
All right, guys. I'm going to ruin your day. Okay?
Okay.
Let's go. It's his birthday today.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Mm-hmm.
But also,
That does ruin my day to know that he's so happy today.
Basically, the panel's not happening right now.
That was not happening right now.
Okay.
I'd like to wait until Pisco's here.
Sure.
I'm gonna hear back in 30 minutes for sure if he can even make 8:30.
Okay.
If he can't make 8:30, then it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, we're chilling.
Can't make it what?
If he can't make it at 8:30,
Oh.
then there's no reason to wait. We should just go ahead with it. And I'm gonna see what's going on in the phone box.
Osborne, do you think he's going to beat Fisher?
I don't think so. I know
you, the optimist. Doubt.
It's Deb Fisher. There's no controversy around her, and Nebraska is still pretty
She's
red.
the worst.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
not
she's
because of controversy. I just don't like her.
I don't know anything about her. She flies under the radar.
She's the thing that I disliked about her, but I dislike
did
most
do
of them
another
for this
favor,
reason
Steve.
was because
Yeah?
she was all.
Beach City too, and this is like a lot more colorful, energetic, like women rocking short skirts. You don't see that in LA. Like,
you think this is a vibe? Have you ever been to rural Kentucky?
No.
Where I grew up. Listen.
Really?
No, fuck no. It's awful.
Wow.
Yeah. No disrespect to.
Damn.
Actually, all the disrespect to Kentucky out there. So I don't miss it at all. We do have Andy Bashir.
And horses.
True.
Lots of horses.
For an equestrian like you, that is all the difference in the world. But I'll be honest with you, I used to ride horses with family like when I was a kid.
Really?
But they never. I don't think horses are like majestic. Is that like that's my hot take? That's my hot take. I don't think horses are all that.
Oh yeah,
It's
I
back.
can't wait.
Is that some random person?
That's some random person, some fucker.
Sounds like Trump.
Please tell me we can skip this shit.
Oh, I need a skip button. That's a good point. Listen, this
can't
is
skip this?
$50
Sounds like
that they spent.
Wow.
50?
How
That's an
long are the-
expensive
What is
L-spin.
the character limit? You need to
Okay,
limit it.
hold on. I'm gonna tell. Listen, this is good. I'm glad this is happening. 'Cause
Right.
Now,
Right.
This won't happen tomorrow.
now this won't happen tomorrow.
Oh,
A maximum time speech limit of a certain amount of seconds.
I'll
They
give-
can L-spam, but it's got to be limited to a certain amount.
Worth.
yeah. By now we should. By now we should have.
you, whoever did that.
No, God, please don't do that again.
Yeah,
Oh no, please.
By now we should have heard from Pisco. That's how long that was.
That's true.
Maximum time for
It works on
BTS
Latin time. We'll
needs
hear
to
from
be
you.
set.
That's the L.
When,
That's
we say it
the
within
L for
30
Latin.
minutes, that means in the next hour we'll hear back.
That's why it was all L's. L for Latin.
So
See?
L-spam ends after.
You feeling good about the election? Feeling hyped?
I'm not.
Seltzer reinvigorated some of your hopium?
I was telling Guy that, in full disclosure, I'm a cynic by nature, but I've been feeling pretty good for the past few days. I'm waiting for that shoe to drop.
Even before the cells are pulled?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why. I think just like deep down, I've got it. Like we're not gonna do this again. We're
Yeah.
just not
Yeah.
gonna do it.
I feel that
We're not
vibe
going
too.
back.
Yeah,
We're not going back.
I feel it too. People are really starting to tune in now.
Did you see what? I'm sorry. Did you see what he said about the press at that rally?
Yeah, shoot
Where he's
through
like,
'em.
yeah.
What?
Yeah, so he says, so I've got glass here, glass here, glass here, but if someone wants to take a shot at me, they're going to have to go through the fake news. And I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that if they shoot through the fake news.
Yeah. Just
Yes.
he's
It's
doing
the former president of the United States. And we don't care. That, again, in any other timeline, that'd be the end of his career.
I was listening to, while I was driving around doing errands this morning, Sam Harris talking with Mark Cuban, specifically about basically like the infallibility, which is that like as long, he can basically do anything.
Actually, Google.
And Kamala has to be perfect. Where they're like, she said these things. And
Yeah.
it's like, he said these, but they don't care, right?
They
It
don't.
doesn't matter. It does matter if she like messes up twice, or if she says two things that are incorrect, or she supported the unrealized gain
Yeah,
bill or whatever.
she
But,
opposed
you know, I
fracking
disagree
5
with
years
that.
ago.
Yeah.
5 years
Right.
ago, she held a different position. Meanwhile, Trump can flip flop on abortion in this state in 24 hours, and they don't care. Like that hypocrisy drives me nuts. And that's one thing, again, for like Steven's political journey, where I'm really proud. He's just relentless on this. Like we can't have when all systems are predicated on good faith, and when one side is so egregiously bad faith that the system becomes unworkable, that's a problem. And so that means we either drop to their level and fight fire with fire, or we punish them relentlessly, like they lose everything politically until they become a loyal opposition conservative party.
But they're playing the entertainment of it all very well, and we need to tap into that.
Yeah.
We can't just be policy and doing
No.
good for American people. That doesn't get you across the finish line as much anymore. Now, we need to tap into more of that entertainment value that they bring.
No, yeah, I mean think about it, right? So when the vice president was, at her peak in polls, it was correlated with the joy of it, the entertainment value, the delight.
Yep.
And also I think that's part of the reason why, people like Stephen and Mehdi Hassan and others are so successful is because they bring like the fire and the heat.
Yep.
And why you did really well against Ben Shapiro, again, not to glaze you for the 14th time. Right. Or Dean Winters. Yeah.
Withers, I think.
Withers?
Withers.
Okay. The kid, Billy the Kid, Dean the Kid. Yeah.
Well, we were talking about that, like you got to meet people where they are, and right now, like TikTok debating is really big, and so if you can go in there and get your information out through that format, you can connect with a lot of people, and so we need to do that more on the left. Like that's what Trump is doing; he's connecting with people.
Well, it's very interesting. I forget who I was listening to talk about this, but
Can people hear you with this mic
Yeah,
this
I was
far
gonna
away?
say you might
Yeah.
want to, because Dan isn't even using this one, so you can use that one. Yeah, I know.
Well, I was
Good.
listening to who I can't remember who was talking, but it's a guy who basically researches extremism specifically, and how Trump is really, really effective at like capturing the emotional, like tenor of people who are genuinely, and I would say legitimately frustrated
Yep.
with the government, with establishment, with just kind of like kooky things that I would say like Democrats kind of like fell into doing. Like there was some legitimate criticisms, but then Trump has been really good. Like you'll watch something will pop up in Twitter and Trump will pivot to it like instantly, which is why he doesn't know anything about policy, but he's very good at like tacking on to the emotions. And most populist movements are fundamentally about an emotional movement. They're about how people are feeling about things, and he's so cued into that in a way that I feel like Democrats maybe aren't aren't willing to pander to because they
There it
recognize
is.
it's kind of silly sometimes.
You said it, pander. That's what he does. He doesn't. I don't think he really taps into it, but he panders to it.
Oh,
very
for
well.
sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
He doesn't care about it at all, but he just like taps into it for sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Say something for Bridges.
That's true. Okay.
No. Keep this conversation.
Well,
We'll have lots to talk to.
fair.
Bridges is going to be
Bridges
more focused
more
on like
DGG, like
Destiny's
community.
and how we build things and how we have like political action and
Yeah.
why it matters to you and how we all become as famous as you, Josiah.
Stop it. Yeah, I don't know. I think one thing that he does have, Trump, I suppose, is like a certain type of agility. So the vaccines are a really good example. It's the first, perhaps the only time I ever heard Trump be booed at his own rally was when, remember, a year and a half ago, he
Yeah.
tried to take credit for Operation Warp Speed, and boo, and like that was it. He was done.
He was like, never mind.
He was like, nope, my bad. And then-
Actually, it was
yeah.
Biden. It was Biden who did that.
Biden did it. I only did it because Biden asked me nicely.
I had the best warp speed plan,
Yeah.
and then Biden ruined it. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
The DOJ has something against me.
And it was like one of the few things of his administration
why
that,
is that there?
you know, in a saner world he could take
I was
credit for,
wondering
because
this
otherwise
was.
his record was pretty shit.
Yep.
But yeah, he was pretty quick to flip. And then he also like hung a lampshade on it too when he was talking about trans issues instead of economic issues. He's like, you know, back in the day y'all loved tax cuts, but now it's all trans stuff. Y'all go wild for the trans stuff. Don't even care about the tax cuts.
Yeah.
He didn't say y'all. That was my, again, rural Kentucky coming out in my
Well,
Trump impression.
this is why I think he loses, because we're talking about him, not us, but everybody. Instead of the economy, instead of Biden, it's all about Trump, and that's how he loses. If this election was about the economy and Biden and Kamala, then he could win, but can't do it.
Yeah, he should be. I mean, given the anti-incumbency sentiment that's spread across the world right now, and given sentiments about the economy and everything else, yeah, you're right. He should be. We should thank God that it wasn't Nikki Haley. And by the way,
she would have beat us.
Fox is begging Trump. Fox and Friends did it. That was one of the videos I did today. That they're reading. They printed. You know, Trump doesn't read, right? He might not even be capable of it. I'm convinced. So. No, like reportedly, his like former advisors, they'll say that they had to put things on like a cue card and stuff like that because like a really small index card, because he just doesn't like to read. So Nikki Haley wrote an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal, which was making the case for Trump. They printed it off and read excerpts of it on Fox and Friends because, of course, he watches Fox and Friends, and they were like, please reach out to Nikki Haley because he hasn't talked to her since June. He has not
So
reached out to
bad.
her to be a surrogate at all. And the last time they brought it up, like 3 weeks ago, they brought it up to his face because he was on Fox and Friends. And they were like, you know, have you thought about reaching out to Nikki Haley given the issues that your campaign has with women? And he's like, Nikki Haley, you know, I beat her so bad. He can't just get out of his own goddamn way.
She's the worst.
She
She's
is
a
the worst.
stupid woman.
No,
Yeah.
he's running one of the worst campaigns I think we'll ever see. And a lot of people point to Hillary's 2016 as the worst. I think this is the worst campaign in our lifetime, what Trump is doing now. He was just coasting with Biden, and he just had no plan for Kamala. Biden caught him flat-footed.
I don't know, man. I think Susie Wiles and Chris LaCivita,
Yeah, I'm
like
just
they're
finishing
awful
up
people, but I think it does say something. Like Trump is spiraling now, but the
Yeah.
fact that they were able to
Yeah.
relatively keep him hemmed in during the Biden, camp, I think.
Well, I'll tell you, bringing Elon on board was brilliant. Bringing RFK was okay. I can't tell how many people come up to
Are
me.
you being facetious? I'm curious.
No, I'm saying because it brought energy to their movement.
Yeah, but it might fuck. What's funny is it's so funny. Elon might be the rake on which this campaign steps because
I hear.
reportedly, like they outsourced all of their ground game
Right,
to Elon,
right.
and reportedly he's screwing everything up.
I thought that Twitter didn't fucking matter. Like everyone always like, oh my god, Twitter's so important. Twitter, yeah, Twitter, and then like nobody gives a shit. The stuff that matters is like Sinclair broadcasting on NBC6.
That is the second time I've ever heard Sinclair like said outside of like you and I, because you're right, like that goes right under the radar. They control like what 60 or 70% of like.
Yeah, it's them and another group that no one's ever heard of. They're the two major ones that control like everything, and it's like, if you really want to influence elections, it's not Twitter. It's fucking the dumb people that vote on Sinclair.
Yeah, Twitter's.
Get Steve's mom to think that fucking Trump is a pedophile, and all of a sudden she's voting the other way. But guess what? She's not like using Twitter as much as she's using Fox News and everything.
Wait, what happened?
No, my mom uses social media online is way more important than the local
Oh,
broadcast.
I thought you were.
Well, the other people. Though.
Yeah.
There's less and less people on Twitter. A lot of people left.
The valuation is so low of those companies too. It's like I think if you
Couple billion.
Let's see. Let's look
It's
at
like
Sinclair.
5 billion.
Oh, you might be able to buy Twitter.
Yeah,
give,
Sinclair
it, give it 2 months.
The fuck is 1 billion for Sinclair.
Yeah.
And then the other one, there's another big dog.
They own local television.
Sinclair.
They're a conservative conglomerate.
Yeah,
they own a
Nexstar.
bunch of
Nexstar
like
is the other one. So
local
Nexstar.
TV stations,
Local
radio
news.
stations.
Mm-hmm.
$6 billion, you control all local news.
Yeah.
7 billion. Probably have way more impact ever
Than Twitter?
could.
I agree. Yeah.
What's Twitter? Because
54.
I think.
Or that
The
they,
value?
that they bought it for.
Oh,
yeah,
they
what's
bought it,
the
but
value
it's
now? Because
worth like
I don't
15
keep
or
track
something.
of this, but I heard
How
it's
do you
like
value it?
constantly. I have no idea. So I've heard it's like been declining.
44 is how it was bought.
I thought it was 54.
I think it dropped a ton. It came up 25%, and that's like the last I checked in on it.
The problem is, I think Twitter is really hurting on advertisers. So evaluation of something, there's like ways of doing it. It's like, what could it be worth in the future? Like that's like startup valuation, right? Like you're not valuing OpenAI a year ago or 2 years ago on how much it was making. You're valuing on what it could be because it was amazing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with Twitter, but it's an established company, so you really have to kind of value, okay, how much money are you making? What is it? And it's not good.
Yeah, but True Social's worth like $5-8 billion. They have no revenue at all.
Well, Twitter's private, right? Did he take Twitter?
private.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
The only way to really get revenue is to retake Twitter public to get money out of it. So you're right. Truth Social is worth all this money, even though it has zero revenue, zero anything. Same thing with like Rumble. It's worth billions, and it's like there's no one that advertises there except for like the most retarded, ridiculous shit of all time. But they have insane valuations. Why? Because they're meme stocks. People are buying them not because of the fundamentals of the company, but just because they think the value is going to go up because they're stupid. You can't help that or fix that. You can only, in reality, value companies by traditional formulas. Can something fall outside of it? Yes, right? And a good way of that is like a meme stock or something that has cool technology that has never made money, right? You can kind of estimate, okay, you have this cool AI shit, how much could that be worth in the future? How much could you make off this? Okay, I got an idea. Okay, so you're worth like this. With True Social, how do you give that thing a value of $5 billion when they made $1 million gross?
Right.
And then they lost like fucking who knows how much last year.
What will the impact? So I would assume, right, if Trump doesn't win the election, we're going to see True Social suffer even more, right? Because I imagine a lot of the.
I think it'll be a major dump if Trump loses immediately. Next day, probably 50%.
Could Twitter at all be affected, given how closely Musk?
Twitter's not traded.
Oh, that's true.
Twitter
right.
might
It's private.
even,
Yeah.
But others like Meta might go up
True
because one
Social
less competitor.
True Social and Rumble will probably take a big. True Social taking a major hit. Rumble probably 25%, I would guess.
Okay, I'm gonna be another party pooper. Is there any chance that we can kill stream and then maybe you guys can just like go to lunch or supper or something, and then we just have to do a bit of like studio setup and a meeting and stuff?
You could. I think we could leave.
I already talked to Steve.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So that way we could just meet. We need to get like production on the same page.
Sure. Yeah. Yep. You guys do what you need to do. No, you're okay.
Of course.
There's a nice restaurant downstairs.
Pure Vita.
Yeah.
If you guys want to spend $60 per plate, it is delicious.
It's not $60, Colin.
It's 54.
It's like $20. It's $20 for avocado toast. That's
well, it's a good avocado
toast. It's good avocado toast, to be clear, but it is pricey.
Yeah, we'll get out of your hair. It's all good.
Yeah.
Not in our hair.
Wow. We can take a hint.
Yeah. Get the fuck out.
Bye, guys.
We'll see you soon.
Sorry, bye.
No, it's
all
okay.
good. Where do you want to put this glass?
Yeah. Hey, good to see you.
Just leave it here.
from now.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We'll be back. Just let us know when to come back.
I'm gonna leave my.
Tell me to decide. Pretty good. Final shout out.
Got some sleep?
Yeah.
Oh, will I be back later on tonight?
I don't know how late you guys are going.
Oh, love you guys. Bye.
Yeah.